Hey, Kipsters. Miss McAfee's not quite sure what's going on with her video recorder today. So we have two separate videos. One part with us doing the blending and decoding. And then the second half, this next video, is just us reading through the decodable and then Miss McAfee telling you about your assignment. So make sure you're reading both parts. Alrighty, so let's begin, Kipsters, by reading page 24 on your own. Okay, making sure you're pulling out and identifying those sight words and looking for those words that are spelled with the long U spelling pattern. Take about 30 seconds to read page 24 on your own. If you need more time, pause the video now. Begin. Alrighty, Kipsters, I hope you were able to identify those long U words like cute and mule and cubes. Let's listen for more.
Cute shirt, exclaims Dad. I like the fun cubes. Grab your coat and let's get going. We have a lot to do on Mule Street.
Great job, Kipsters. If you made any mistakes, that's okay. Please pause the video and go back and try it again. Let's move to page 25. I wonder if we're going to finally find out why the dad and daughter are going to Mule Street. Make sure you don't get tricked by words like sun. There is a U, but this U does not make the long U sound. If you need more time, pause the video. Otherwise, begin. Awesome job, Kipsters. I wanted to point out this word here, hue. Hue. So, hue is a word that Miss McAfee, when she shows you your independent practice, hue is a word that means a color or a shade, okay? So I'm also going to be asking you on your independent practice today what that word means, just to make sure that you've been paying attention and listening to the entire video. So again, hue means a color or shade. Take about 30 seconds to read page 26 on your own. Ready? Begin. Kipsters, did we finally find out why the dad and daughter are on Mule Street? You guessed it. They are on Mule Street for the daughter to find a dress for her class musical. But they also have to make another few stops. Let's listen to page 26 read aloud.
Dad, I need a dress for my class musical. Maybe we can find one on Mule Street, he suggests. But we need to make a few stops first.
Awesome. Read page 27 on your own. If you need more time to decode, please pause the video now. Begin. All right, let's listen to page 27 read aloud.
A few moments later, we arrive at the vet's. Dad needs to get some pills to cure Mac's allergies.
All righty, to cure Mac's allergies. Are you able to identify those words that have the long U spelling pattern? Let's keep going. Kipsters, read page 22 on your own. If you need more time, pause the video. Don't forget, Miss McAfee is saying punctuation like this comma. Don't forget when you see a period, what you're supposed to do. When you're reading out loud, when you see a comma, it's a moment for you to take a short breath. Begin. Alrighty, Kipsters, let's listen to page 28 read out loud.
After, we walk across the street. Dad lets me use the key to open our mailbox. I see a few letters inside. One is for me.
Great job, Kipsters. Let's move to page 29. Take about 30 seconds to read page 29 on your own. If you need more time, pause the video now. Begin. Alrighty, Kipsters, let's check our work. If you made a mistake on any word, that's okay. Just pause the video and go back. Let's listen to the story read aloud.
The Mule Street Bakery. Dad, can we go in? We do just that and leave with a huge loaf of bread.
Great job, Kipsters. Let's take about 1.5 minutes to read page 30 and 31 on our own. Remember, you're still pulling out those words and identifying those words that have the long U spelling pattern. You're also paying attention to the punctuation. I see quotations, Kipsters. That means that there's dialogue happening. Don't forget, when you see a comma, take a quick breath. When you see an exclamation mark, that means you exclaim or you make a little bit more of an expression when you're reading. Alrighty, Kipsters, if you need more time, pause. Otherwise, begin on page 30. Alrighty, Kipsters, again, if you need more time, please pause the video now. Otherwise, let's listen to the story read aloud.
Our last stop is the value shop. Dad helps me find a nice dress for my musical.
Value, musical. Let's hear what other words have the long U spelling pattern in them on page 31.
What a fun time we had, cutie, exclaims Dad. Yes, it was fun to walk on Mule Street, I say. Dad and I talk about the community on the way home.
Great job, Kipsters. Let's see if we can get Miss McAfee's slides to record again. Alrighty, Kipsters. So I'm still having technical difficulties, but Miss McAfee's just going to tell you what your assignment is going to be today. Your assignment is the Google Slides. On the Google Slides, there is a section that says, Miss McAfee says in the phonics video that a hue is. A hue is a color or shade. So at the top of your Google slide, you are going to enter a color or shade. That's how I will know who is actually watching the videos. Make sure that you use the word box at the top to fill in the blanks, and you're looking for spelling patterns of the word that they have listed. You'll find similar words in the word box that use the same spelling pattern. Kipsters, if you have any questions, just feel free to write me in the text box. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, Kipsters.